All right, folks, a little insight what we got going on today. This is my personal truck, and for a while now it's been having this kind of noxious oily smell. Even at idle, you get like not so much of a haze, but and it's not really related to cold starts at all. It's more low speeds when you're coming down to idle. And I found it weird going up or downhill. You get a big plume of white smoke out the back. And I'm gonna go ahead and change out the turbo seals, hopefully, and see if that has anything to do with it. I'm 90% sure that's what we're looking at. My guess is when the oil pressure's dropping, we're getting some blow by past those O-rings or whatnot. Sucky part is I had this turbo out less than a year ago, so we're gonna get to rebuild one now. All right, I'll get most of it out the way, and then I'll be able to show y'all what we're working on.
I thought I'd let y'all in on some of the fun here. These V-band clamps are can be frustrating. But the real fun starts when you get the back one on the up pipes. This one's the relatively easy one, but a little tapping and should pop. You have to pop the 3 separate sections on each one. This front one I was able to get with a pry bar. The back one's pretty simple. And now I'm going after the bottom. But yeah, that one in the back can be a bear. You can't see it at all. There it goes. So once you get a bite on the lip, it'll eventually come off. And we can unclip it, slide it, probably slide it towards the turbo so it doesn't disappear down the downpipe. But now this is free, and we'll go after the back one. Y'all probably won't be able to see any of that. It's gonna be on the front of the collector here, that dude. So we'll get to fighting with it, bring y'all back. Oh no, so this is just for visual aid. I'm trying to see what the hell's going on. I think we're free. Alright guys, now that we're having all the fun, I got the turbo clamp off on the back. Got 2 14mm, and we'll try to lift this dude right out of here. Alright folks, got everything unhooked. I'm thinking now it's time to pull this thing out of here. Fingers crossed. Got enough room.
You gonna video all the grunting and cussing?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an attempt. Good thing I ate my Wheaties this morning, cause
We need a cameraman so we can see the.
yeah, get my legs in the shot.
All right, guys. So this is what about 120 pounds look like, and we don't know what the turbo weight is, and we got the topside creeper as a fulcrum. So we ought to see some dancing going on here.
Oh yeah, it'll be entertaining though.
And then he left the cack pipe on, knowing the turbo needs to slide out in that hole.
Oh yeah.
You know,
We're gonna give it a
how
shot.
them old folks used to say, hard head makes for a soft ass.
Alright, here goes nothing, I guess.
Well, not a whole lot of movement in the legs yet.
Not yet. Then I got that crossover pipe contend with.
Oh, legs is going up.
Don't make me laugh.
We might need the ankle weights.
Come over here.
Oh, look, the guns, boy.
Oof.
Really not near enough foul language going on in this little thing, but that's just me.
Come here, yeah. Oh, look at the legs. Reach max capacity. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to fish him out of the valley, y'all. We're gonna have to hook his legs with the overhead crane and pull him and the turbo out.
Bless.
And it just, the turbo just pops right out just like that.
It's a whopper.
That's big enough. You ought to have that thing mounted, bro.
It's got some help.
All right. One turbo.
I don't even know where to go with it.
He don't know where to go with it. Go to the garbage can with it. We're gonna change the battery. We'll be right back with y'all in a minute.
All right, peeps, I think we're about halfway there. Got the compressor housing, inlet housing out. And I think I'm gonna take the low impact to this nut here. Do that at your own risk. It does look to be regular thread, but it was a success last time, and we don't have any in and out play, the slightest left to right play. So we'll go ahead and try to bust this apart, and then we can get these 12 points out, hopefully. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we get a smoking gun out of this thing, because as long as I own this truck, it's kind of had a rich smelling idle. But now we're getting, like I said, we're getting to the point where I'm getting big plumes of white smoke out the back, so we shall see.
something for y'all. I'm not filming the whole how-to because this is my first time. But I did catch something right before I was about to put it together. So I ordered this kit from Max Speeding Rods. And I know they make Garrett turbo rebuild kits, but this spacer is the original. The one that came with the kit is way shorter. So when I got this back together, the journal bearing one's sitting in the right spot, which I don't know, may have been catastrophic if I went to start it. But that's one thing to look out for. You want your last bearing to sit right below the shoulder. That's on the right spacing there. So we got our new oil seal, new journal bearings, and we got everything clean. So I'm going ahead with it. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so I didn't want y'all to. Let's see if we get a click out of it. It's supposed to snap into place. Extra oil. There we go. This will sit inside of here. And that's where it's looking a lot more like it. So before that journal bearing was way recessed down in there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bolt this up to our turbine housing. And it's only gonna go one way. Well, it's only gonna bolt up to the pedestal one way. Alrighty. So I went ahead with some copper Nevasees because these was a bear to get out, and hopefully that don't throw my torque specs off too bad. I don't even know if I'm on frame. Barely. But alright, I'll get it put back together and we'll update y'all when we're going back in the truck probably. Alrighty, I got something else for y'all. So it took me like a lot of digging, but this O-ring and this red O-ring is gonna be for the OBS older body style GP38, I wanna say. The OBS turbo. So this is kind of a generic kit. I'm thinking that's why this one was, the spacer here was shorter. That took me a lot of digging to figure out, but these two are not going to be used on the Super Duty. Now these are going to be a turbo pedestal, but after doing this job, I'm not sure that I trust these to want to put them in and then have to go do it again. So we'll probably just keep these for spare. And I got a set of the yellow ones, so we'll go ahead with those.
Man, we're going in deep that well, you told me to narrate, damn it.
Not like that.
So we got a flashlight that ain't hardly flashing.
Yeah.
But just imagine that there's some yellow rings down in here where my finger's at, and that's the O-rings for the top of the turbo pedestal. And we getting ready to put that rascal back on the pedestal, and so we got some oil down O-rings, and we got a turbinator. Look like it's all turbinating.
Turbski.
So it's time to reverse procedure and fly back in the hole.
I might need to swing that downpipe out the way to
I kind of remember somebody mentioning that earlier in the video.
what's that?
Getting that damn downpipe out the way.
Oh. See if I can rig up some.
Uh-oh, he got a pry bar, people. So getting ready to get real.
I don't know if this will work. Yeah. I'm trying to wedge it on in here.
Yeah, what's really fun is when you put that band clamp on there, and if I were you, I'd put the band clamp on the turbo, because if you put it on there and it slides down, it goes all the way down to the bend under the truck.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate that. Alright, that'll hopefully keep it out of our way.
Alright, hopefully that comes out on video.
Hopefully it comes out when I'm time to... Hopefully the pry bar is not wedged in there forever.
Yeah, as soon as you get the turbo just about in the right spot, the pry bar is going to fall out. The downpipe's going to get cockeyed. Shit's going to jam up. It's not going to be good. Alright, what else you got there? Another ring?
Yeah, I got this is the downpipe clamp.
I would, like I said, I think I would slide that on the turbski.
And then I had my outpipe clamp. Here we go. I'll put some never sees on it so I can wear it for the rest of the day.
Well, people, I was told to grab the camera because we were ready for action to see this turbo jump in the hole. Evidently, we're not quite ready for action because Tristan's still over here lubing his rod.
Last minute reparation.
You can't ever have too much lubrication, especially. I ain't getting near this stuff, y'all. Matter of fact, 2 or 3 of y'all got this on your clothes already just from watching the video. Man, that never sees is funky.
This is the copper.
Oh, it don't matter. Copper, the gray stuff. It just.
Yeah, the gray stuff.
If somebody in the county opened a jar of that, I'm covered in it. Be like the silver guy in New Orleans that's posing out on the streets doing that mannequin thing.
Yeah, the frozen.
Yeah.
All right, let's throw a turbo in there.
I should have gone and got one of them old turbos out the warehouse and just tossed it up in there.
Blank.
Throw a turbo in there. Kaplang! Skip ahead. Okay, we're ready to fire it up.
I wonder if this light is gonna be in the way.
I don't know if I'm videoing y'all. I'm just following him around. I don't know nothing. I just work here. Matter of fact, I'm a cameraman for you twice and I ain't filming my own stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm doing my mock-up so they don't see how long all that ridiculous retardedness takes. And then I'll show them the final product.
All right, come on with the turbo.
Turbski!
I'm gonna go ahead and see which way this thing.
Y'all don't have to, well, wherever, which one is that? That's the,
Exhaust.
the up pipes?
No, that's the downpipe.
Okay, yeah, the downpipe. I don't know, did you want it underneath or on top?
Probably do on top, but I'm
Okay, because if you're on top, you're pointing backwards.
gonna flip it.
Yeah. And this one you want, yeah, you good here. And this one you want looking this way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, guys, we're just making sure we get all of our clamps aligned right.
Get it all set, and then I gotta
take everything apart to get it.
All right, yeah, because you leave that on the downpipe and it'll sloop.
It'll slide down like it's got hot butter on it.
And then you need a second set of hands. So. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Pour that all on my floor.
Whoever said you can't have too much lubrication
I guess that was me.
wasn't talking about this.
Wasn't talking about the floor.
All right, let's wait until we get it. Or maybe I ought to drain it. Now it won't leak.
It's fixed. You have to walk with it for it to leak. You got to get your pants or your leg or your shirt under it. And that way, because if it doesn't have anything to run down, it's no fun, so it won't leak.
Alright. We're about to the point where y'all get to...
The point of no return.
Whew, I gotta take a few deep breaths. Like I'm about to go underwater for 2 minutes.
Oh, we got to get the feet again. I'm gonna video it from this side. We took it out. I was on that side. I'm gonna video it from this side.
All right.
So you can see, guys, right here. Look at the rounce of the turbo and then around to the installer.
Y'all wait for the before and after complexion of my
Yeah,
face.
you sure you don't need the ankle weights?
That might not be a bad upgrade to the tool
Put
cart,
put a 5 pound on each ankle. Keep you from sliding in there head first with the turbo.
How did I come out with this the first time?
You came out the wrong way. I usually come out right here where this pipe is, but. All right, guys, I'm gonna just try and get it. Main thing is you want to watch your O-rings back there and keep it up high and over your O-rings. I usually take this pipe out here, but it's no usual right way or wrong way. It's just how you like to do it. So he's just trying to keep it up and ride over that pedestal so he don't disturb his O-rings.
Trying to get a handle on it there. All right, here we go, folks. Should I wipe its ass one more time? I think we're probably good. It's about to get full of oil.
Oh man.
All right, I'm just stalling at this point.
Here we go. Feet are up. He said make him laugh while he's straining. It makes him put out more. That's what she said.
Ah, shit. Just like that.
It just falls into place. Dude, this fitting down here,
Yeah.
this got you. I don't know, you almost passed it, but and as y'all can see, it just slides right up on in.
A little stuck. Yeah, I think I probably took the wrong routing this time.
Well, if you got to, back out and try again. Oh, there it is. All right. Just pay attention as much as you can to your pedestal.
All right, here we go. Come on. All right, I think I pulled something, but
He needs a crap and a nap. Maybe not in that order.
definitely pulled something. But it's in there, that's all that matters at this point.
Alright.
No, I'm not gonna never seize into aluminum. But
Beer assistant, get 6 Advil on board, please.
yeah, no kidding.
Alright guys, another thing I'm going to tell you while he's catching his breath
I
and
was stuck there for a
his
second.
sciatica and cranial nerve is coming back in order. Once you got them on there, get your 2 pedestal bolts loose. You know, put them on there, that way you don't lose any positioning. And leave them loose enough to where we got that collector on the back of the turbo that has that dowel that lines it up. And because all the up pipes weren't loosened, we're gonna have to leave the turbo loose to line that dowel up and get that gap to close in the back. The down pipe is not bad, but
Oh, there goes the classes in the valley. Oh man, I really pulled some in my neck.
well, you wasn't lifting with your neck. Why your neck hurts?
Ah, it's a good question. Oof. All on the days.
Well, I tell you what, get your 2 bolts in and take you a break, and we'll come back to y'all in just a minute. You can't see him getting those bolts in, but you know.
Might be more than a minute.
All right, guys, we'll be right back after the ambulance.
Yes, sir. Let's see where they would be. Damn, they might be in my camper.
Yep, I don't see no keys.
No keys, dude. All right, folks, we'll be back. Well, all right, folks, we're to the point where we're gonna do a test fire. I was just kind of, once I started messing with that V-band clamp in the back of the turbo, I was just kind of video on the back burner kind of deal, but got her all put back together, and I got my snorkel off just in case we gotta smother it. But I'm pretty confident we good, and whenever you're ready, sir, please give her a shot.
Alright, we'll be ready with the pink thing.
Alright. Looks like it's spinning. Whoa! Oh, they almost got sucked up into the turbo. Alright guys, we'll see if it still bellows white smoke every now and again. Drive it, see what it does. But I think that'll be all for this one. I hope y'all got something out of it. I know it wasn't much of a how-to, more for entertainment purposes. But thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one.